Hello, welcome to my place. Today we are in Second Timothy chapter 2, starting in verse 20. And it says, "But in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and silver, but also of wood and clay, some for honor and some for dishonor. Therefore, if anyone cleanses himself from the latter, he will be a vessel for honor, sanctified and useful for the master, prepared for every good work." I have heard people use this verse as an excuse not to get involved in a church's activities. They would say that they are the vessels of dishonor and not the ones of honor. Now, in the New Living Translation, it states that the expensive utensils are used for special occasions and the cheap ones for everyday use. The Message Bible says some containers are used to serve fine meals and others to take out the garbage. Don't get stuck on whether you are in a position of honor or dishonor. Don't get stuck in that some activities are honorable and some are dishonorable. Paul goes on to say to Timothy that if you find yourself in a dishonorable position, then cleanse yourself from that and become a vessel of honor. We are to live our lives in a sanctified and useful manner. Sanctified meaning that we are doing what we do for God. It is not about right or wrong actions like a sin or a righteous act. And it's not about what activity is done. Some people would look at it that the taking out the garbage is a dishonorable act, whereas preaching the gospel in front of everyone or singing a solo in front of everyone is honorable. But that's not what this is saying. No matter what we do, the Bible encourages us to do everything as if we were doing it for God. This is being sanctified and useful. Be prepared for every good work. When you look at the duties of the church, there are no definitive lines of honor and dishonor. Those lines really come from the attitude of the heart. When you have an attitude of being used of God in whatever you do, you become honorable. Our attitude should stem from verse 15, which we looked at yesterday. Be diligent to present yourself approved to God, a worker who does not need to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. God bless you richly. We'll see you next time.